Hey guys, it's Casey here, or Inspire Change for You. Today is Thursday, I think March the 4th, and this week is my week 32. Weigh-in from lap band surgery. I had surgery on September 13th, 2012. My highest weight was 330 pounds. That's what I had. That's what I weighed when I went to my seminar. 2 weeks ago, when I made my update, I was 272 pounds, and this week I am 267 pounds, which is a 5-pound loss in 2 weeks. I'm very happy about that. That brings my total weight loss to 63 pounds. If in some of my other videos I said like 70 pounds, I was off. I figured that out yesterday when I was doing some of my calculations. So 63 is where I'm at. At 267 pounds, that puts me very close to my next goal, which was after I had hit my 50 pounds. My next goal was to weigh less than my husband. It's been a goal of mine for a while because I have never weighed less than him. And Bill sits about 260 pounds, sometimes 259, 258. So I'm pretty close to him, and so that's exciting for me. And once I hit that, then I'm only going to be probably within like 5 to 7 pounds of having lost 75 pounds, which will mark halfway through my journey. Exciting, very exciting for me, because my goal is to lose 150 pounds, maybe a little bit more, but 180 is like my, I think, mental ideal weight. Once I get there, I might decide that I want to be a little bit less. I don't know, because I haven't been that weight since I was like 10 years old. So I don't really know where I want to be. I just think 180 sounds like a good place to kind of put myself at. Obviously, I need some maintenance up and down or whatever, but so anyways, like, I'm pretty close. That's really exciting for me. So part of the reason why I'm super excited about this 5 pounds is because we started traveling last week for my husband's job, which is something I've talked about in a couple other videos, because I was really afraid that I wouldn't be able to maintain eating properly and exercising while we travel. And we travel, through spring and through summer, so I have to do this. I don't get the option of not doing it. And I'm a week into it, and so far I've been doing pretty good. So that's kind of exciting for me. As far as my eating, I think I could do better with some of my choices that I'm making. I haven't been doing horrible, but I don't know. It's just not like when you're eating at home, when you're eating out. And as far as exercising, though, I'm doing really good. There's a small gym here at the hotel, and it's just got like a treadmill and a bike, and then this really crappy elliptical that feels like it's gonna like fall apart, so I don't even use it. But I've made it down there twice so far. Today I went down this morning and did week 1 of the Couch to 5K. I'm going to kind of try and work that back in to my exercise routine. It was so much easier this time than what it was when I first tried it, like, I don't know, 4 months ago. And then when I'm not able to go down, I just automatically in the mornings, I get up before the kids are awake and I do yoga and dance. In the room. So like a half an hour of that, 45 minutes, whatever. So far I've been doing good, and I still want to improve on some of that. It's kind of hard when you have 2 kids with you all the time to be able to exercise the way I want to. What I would really love to do is just be able to get out and just run, and with 2 kids I just can't really do that right now. Maybe over the weekend. Sorry, I'm looking at my notes here. So I got my fill on the 22nd. it's been great. I think I'm finally getting to close to that green zone that they talk about, because I am I'm able to eat, but definitely smaller portions. Some things I just avoid altogether because they don't go down. Some days or times during the day my band is looser, my band is tighter, and but it's been great. And it's really a mental thing, is what I was thinking about as I'm like getting on the scale every day and weighing myself and seeing it go down, is that this SLAP band, wow, it's, because when you eat and then you feel satisfied, and, through lunch and then to dinner, and then, between, you still feel satisfied. You don't feel the urge or the need. Sometimes you get like, oh, wow, something sweet sounds good, but it's not overwhelming desire to have it. It's very controllable. You feel like you should be putting weight on, and then when you see the scale go down, you realize that you must be doing something right. You don't realize that you're not eating that much food because you feel satisfied from your meals, and it's really amazing. And I'm excited to get another fill. We're in Georgia, and one of the first things that I did when we got here was I looked up on the internet and found a doctor who is not too far from here that does the lap band surgery. And so I'm going to be getting in contact with him next week to see about getting a fill, because I want to stay on top of this. I realize, that I got the band for a reason, and that it's going to help me if I continue to, get the fills and use it properly. I met someone a couple of weeks ago. Go play. Go play on the iPad with Bubby. Sorry, this is the 5th time I've attempted to make this video, and whenever I get to this point, somebody has a breakdown and I have to stop it. So I'm really going to try to get through it this time. So I met somebody that had the lap band done 2 years ago. When she had it, her highest weight was like 312, I think she said, and now she's like 170 something. And, I was just asking her, how did it work? When did it start working? The green zone, all that stuff. And she said when she got it put in, they actually put too much fluid in. So she couldn't eat anything for like the first few weeks. She was just sick all the time. Then they took fluid out. And she went like 6 months without getting anything put in it. But she wasn't really losing any weight. And so she thought, well, I guess I should go in and get a fill. So she did. And she said then the weight just like fell off. She said it just started falling off, and she just couldn't believe it. So when I'm listening to that, it's telling me that I have to stay on top of my fills. I'm not going to be able to let them go to where the band's not doing anything for me, because I'll either stall or I won't, or I'll gain weight. So, but it was really great seeing her, and she didn't really exercise, she said. So she's kind of flabby. Not flabby. She just said really her arms mainly. So I've really been focusing on, like, just sporadically throughout the day. I looked up some exercises you can do to firm up your tricep, I think is what that, the bat wing part is. And I'll just do those and sit-ups just throughout the day. If I'm sitting in here and I'm watching TV, then I will, during the commercials, get up and do toning exercises. Why not? I'm not doing anything else. It's not like it makes you all hot and sweaty and gross. So that's what I've been doing. I also seen people that I had not seen, quite a few people that I had not seen since really I started my journey a couple of weeks ago, and it was great seeing the reaction of people. It was amazing. And for me, I don't really see myself, I never saw myself as big as what I was. Someone snapped a picture of me about a week ago where I thought I looked pretty good. I thought I looked good, like, in my mind. and not that I looked like gross or ugly or anything, but I don't see myself. I don't see the weight that's on me for some reason in my mind. When I look in the mirror, I don't see it. And they took this picture of me, and I seen it, and they're, you know, thinking, oh, look at you, you look great, you've lost all this weight. And I see it, and I'm like, oh my gosh, look how gigantic I am. And so it's hard for me to see the weight that I've lost, because I've never seen, like, when I seen that picture, I thought, that girl weighs 330 pounds. I don't weigh 330 pounds. Because what it looked like is what, in my mind, I looked like, you know, 60 some pounds ago. But, you know, so I struggle with that. In fact, I've been having nightmares lately about, like, seeing myself and being huge and having, like, rolls of fat, like, on my chest and my neck, and they're, like, all big and, ooh, and then I wake up and I'm, like, freaked out. So, I don't know, I just don't see myself that way. Something that was kind of interesting, that was encouraging to me, because I really needed it, was, since we came to a warmer climate, obviously I brought capris and stuff that I haven't worn, you know, since I started all this. In fact, one of the pairs is actually in the first picture I ever took of myself to document my weight loss. And I remember I couldn't even button the top. It has 2 buttons. I couldn't button the very top one. They're size 26, I think, Lane Bryant, like a jean capri. And I put those things on, and they were like falling off of me. Now, this is Easter Day, I think. And so everything's closed, and I told my husband, I have got to go get some more capris, at least like one pair I can wear, because these things are like falling, literally falling off of me. And, yes. Okay. Okay, just a minute, okay? Okay. Okay. Go play the iPad. Go color. Have Bubby help you. And so we went to, the only store that was open was Old Navy, and I thought, I'm not going to be able to fit anything in Old Navy. And the biggest size they had was a 2X, which is like a size 18 to them. And I thought, well, I'm not going to be able to fit an 18, period, let alone from Old Navy. And I got them to humor myself and just to say, well, you know, let's see how far I have to go. And I put them on and zipped them up and buttoned them. Now, they were tight. They were like tight how some people would wear them, not how I would wear them. But it just shocked me, because I don't see myself like that. And in fact, I didn't buy those, but I did end up going to Walmart and found a pair, and I was like, okay, maybe I should grab the 24s and the 22s. And then I thought, okay, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to grab the 18s and the 20s. But I thought, I'm not, like, maybe I'll be able to maybe squeeze into the 20s, and then I'll have to go grab the 22s, because I was really thinking I was a 22. And I put the 18s on, and they fit like the 18s at Old Navy's, you know, just a little, just too snug for my taste. And then I put the 20s on, and they fit perfect. And I was really, really shocked by that, because I just mentally, I guess I just don't see it, or I don't feel it. But that was a great NSV for me, and I needed it that day. So, let's see, I think that is all of my things that I had on my list to say today. So I will be keeping you guys up to date on how things are going. Hopefully we just keep moving along in this downward direction, and next week I'll be coming to you guys hopefully with some great numbers, and I'm really excited about it, especially since, you know, my goal is very soon of finally weighing less than Bill. So we'll see what happens, and until then, everybody take care.